I may have a problem. I like sweet tasting things and I'm on a carnivore diet and I'm not allowed to have any of them. But on the positive side, I just discovered we don't actually have a sweet tooth. You can't put sweets on your teeth and get any joy from it. It's a lie. But it is unfortunately on the tongue still.
He's walking somewhere.
So I've been on the carnivore diet for 5 months and I had my first cheat meal yesterday, which was just, I'm so sorry for taking my family out to sushi to celebrate my mother's death. Celebrate. So it's like, okay, I had some all-you-can-eat sushi, little mango salmon. It was fun. Fun times. But for the most part, I don't eat anything but meat, except for the odd thing that seems to creep into my life. There's 2 things. One, the Xylitol gum. I want to prevent tooth decay. I've heard it's good. You start chewing xylitol and it salivates your mouth and remineralizes your teeth. So after a meal, I have a little piece of xylitol gum. I was going to give it up. I was about to. And I just ran out because I bought 12 packs of them on Amazon. And so for the past 4 months, we've been having lots of it. And so I was like, you know what? We're done with this. I ran out, took my last piece of gum, and I was fiending. I was like, I can't. And so I'm looking on Amazon, the price went up. I'm like, no. And so I ran to the store and I was like, those are only these flavors. I found new flavors and I was like, oh boy. So I was going all over my city to find gum. I'm addicted. So I bought chocolate mint, pomegranate mint, bubblegum flavor, fruit ones. I have a problem. The second source of sweetness is my electrolytes. I was going to make my own. I do, in fact. But I first made the mistake of trying Relight, which clearly has MSG. I don't know why we're pretending it doesn't. It just says natural flavors. That's one of the hidden words for MSG. Why would any company put that into a drink? I'm trying to hydrate. Oh, you need... Used to.
Well, I stopped YouTube for a while. Are you vegan or carnivore these days?
I'm carnivore now.
Yeah?
That's funny. That guy drove by. He's like, hey, I used to watch your channel. It's like, used to? I get so many comments oh, I'm just checking in after a year, see what wacky diet you're on. I'll check in on your family. So my mic fell off as I was going to interview him, but he was vegan before and he feels so much better eating meat, like most of us probably do. You silly vegans. So anyways, my cells aren't hydrated by MSG. Stop putting it in there. So I buy this drink and it's so good, and then I go to do the right thing and buy my own mix of salt, potassium bicarbonate, and magnesium citrate. And I put that together and it's that tastes terrible. Wow. It's not even close to the Relight MSG mix. So I was what can I do to add things? And I literally bought Watson's cherry flavored syrup. It's somewhat natural. I was looking for organic natural flavor. How do these companies do it? Where do you just buy the natural flavor? I'm looking for MSG. So it's not working. And I tried that plus xylitol, but xylitol has calories. It's not one of these sweet tasting things with no downside. It's almost as much calories per sugar ounce, and it just tasted wrong. Cherry natural flavoring plus xylitol and lemon and electrolytes, and I'm what am I doing here? So now I just do lemon, salt, potassium, magnesium, no flavorings. It's not great. And then throughout the day after that liter, I have some Relight or whatever brand that has the most MSG per square inch possible. So it's the sweet taste I keep introducing myself to. The electrolytes and the gum, and it's fun. I don't feel like it's having any negative consequences, and I'm not starting to binge on food more. Like, I'm not super hungry. I got my drink in my bag. I know I'm going to eat meat tonight for dinner at 2 p.m. and then have some gum after as a little tooth decay preventative. I could just be in denial about how addicted I am to the sugar, but I'm not going out and like, oh, I wish I could eat fruit and I'm dying for cake. I'm just having electrolytes because I feel hydrated drinking them, and they do taste fantastic. That's almost like a side benefit. And then the gum is just healing the teeth. It just happens to taste fruity and nice. So these things are allowed. They're like 0-calorie fun things, somewhat. The gum is like 5 calories, I think. And there was a time where I was eating like 4 of them at a time, and then again, like 2 hours later. They lose their flavor fast. But now I'm trying to keep it to 1 or 2 pieces and just move on. Just get your little chocolate minty taste. It tastes like the peppermint candy ice cream. It would be much cheaper though if I could find a way to make electrolytes taste good. What are your theories on that? Is there like I was thinking of getting stevia flavored drops, like if they have a strawberry stevia, but I went to see if that was the case. And there are just a bunch of weird flavors, like vanilla, like hazelnut. Like, who wants that? They sound like coffee flavorings. Who wants an electrolyte? I want fruity, fun, sweetness, goodness, not vanilla. Vanilla lemon. No one's ever done that. I'm not going to be the first. A hazelnut lemon electrolyte mix? Who would do that? So it's like, I don't know, what are the options? I don't see any strawberry stevias. And is there any free sugar? Allulose? I've heard that. I don't trust it. I don't trust any of you. Even stevia, I don't trust you. So let me know your favorite super healthy, sugar-tasting thing with 0 calories or any downsides. Post that down below. And I'm not doing like... It sounds like a slippery slope, what I'm doing here with the gums and the electrolytes, but it's not like I'm making carnivore cake or something out of like goat heads and eggs and then adding stevia to that. And look, I made a bread. Look, there's pork rinds in here. Pork rind bread. It's pork. Pigs were literally brought to our earth by super freak aliens who thought it would be funny to see if any human would be dumb enough to consume the dirtiest animal, pig fat. Do you know how many times I've thrown up eating pig fat? You remember? Like it felt like I was throwing up once a month on the carnivore diet way back in the day, and it was pig fat every time. Those stomachs, the bellies, not good, man. I bought some pig tongues once, and they were just off. They were slimy. I still made them, and I did throw up from them. It was terrible. Pig is the worst animal, so don't eat it. I feel good though. I haven't been nauseous in like a month, it feels like. And I'm eating tons of fat. I'm just adapting. My liver is growing in size. That's a good thing. A couple extra sacks on there holding bile. They're like grocery bags of bile to help me digest my meals. It's good. So I'm just heading to a health food store. They had a sale on black soap. Check the flyer and we'll see if they're in stock. And I might look for flavors of gum. Who knows? But that's my life right now. I'm enjoying the sweet taste with 0 consequences. And I will enjoy learning from you what other sweet tastes I can get away with. I'll leave. How you doing? That's heavy. That is a heavy bitch. How you doing? You thumbing up the video? I would. Thumbs down if you sweeten your meat with liver glycogen from a seagull. Yes, it's an easy to source nutrient. Yes, it's delicious. Seagull-based glycogen from French fry acids. It's healthy too, but doesn't mean it's sustainable. Doesn't mean it's the right thing to do. I'll leave. How you doing? You subscribing for more videos?